how would sex therapy, somatic sex therapy, be able to assist improving intimacy problems, especially with those who may have sensory regulation issues and are averse to physical touch? And I'm very keen on looking at it from the perspective of neurodiversity. And I assume from my understanding, there were a number of neurodiverse people on Virgin Island that I could see were finding it very difficult, to receive touch, maybe to give touch. And in general, the sensory overload looks, difficult for them.
Essentially, somatic sexology, because it's client-centered, we go at the client's pace. And we do things the way that the client is able to learn. Because somatic sexology is trauma-informed, we are equipping the client to navigate experiences of overwhelm and to stay online with what's happening in their body and to start to untangle the different sensory phenomena that's creating that experience of overwhelm. When we can identify the different things that are happening for them, they can actually fully feel their experience. When we are in overwhelm, we're kind of pushing an experience away. We're in panic, we're in response, but we haven't received what's happening. I would also say that because some of the issues that people with neurodiversity have, some of the way that they experience things can not be understood by other people, there aren't many places for them to go and address it and start to have small experience of, say, touch in order to investigate what is going on for me that I don't like this. If someone has an aversion to touch, which I worked with someone just a couple of weeks ago who didn't like to touch others and didn't know how they wanted to be touched themselves. And so we did little exercises, first of noticing if I were to touch them, where feels like the first most safe or mild place to receive touch, and what kind of touch is that? Is it a holding touch? Am I just patting and then moving my hand away? And by creating these little experiences based on what felt comfortable for them, they were able to start noticing how their body responds, and they got to a place in just a few days of being able to know and have a repertoire of ways they like to be touched, and to discover that they actually enjoy touching others too.
That's actually very interesting. I mean, because I know a lot of the individuals, and I'm talking about, when neurodiversity affects people severely, they need one-to-one. They need you to break down everything in details to teach them step by step. And I think your approach is very much in line with that, teaching them everything in little steps and breaking things down into small things that are more tangible